Information technology is a growing field. Practically everything relies on some aspect of IT. In this presentation, we will focus on the uses of IT within the automotive industry. First, let's take a look at how technology has evolved within this industry. As you can see, there is a dramatic evolution of technology within this field. At the very beginnings of the automotive world, everything seemed to have been done by hand with very little interaction with machines. On the left you can see an assembly line when it was first introduced. Now, everything is done quite the opposite. Everything now seems to be done by machine rather than by hand, though there is still some human interaction during this process. The evolution of technology not only changed the process of creating the vehicle, it changes the end product. You could see how this works with this illustration of a Ford Mustang. Over time, as technology gets more advanced, the Mustang itself changes with it. You could see the Mustang evolve from its purest form to what it is today. Car companies have recently adopted IT. IT is fairly new in this type of industry. With its current uses in this industry, IT has helped a lot when it comes to managing the business. It has improved communication between the dealer and the manufacturer. With this, the dealer could easily send up any information regarding car inventories or some type of concern. Because of how efficient this process is, it definitely helps the company save loads of money. Another way IT is used is in regards with customer interaction. Car companies now have many places on the internet on where someone interested in purchasing a vehicle can go to. These sites give tons of information to the potential customer, which saves the customer a lot of time when it comes to purchasing. They are able to research a vehicle before they end up making a purchase, so when they get to the dealership, they already know what they want. This also gives customers the opportunity to customize the type of vehicle that they like. The car manufacturer has a website where the customer can choose the options they like, add them all up, and give the customer an estimate right then and there. Adopting information technology not only makes for an efficient process, it also makes for a better product. These newly adopted technologies have made everyday cars more advanced and sophisticated. They are loaded up with all sorts of technology. A big thing is autonomy. Though they are not fully autonomous, it's just the beginning. Cars are able to drive through city streets, highways, and even park with very little driver input. Since IT deals with technology and computers, there are some security risks to think about. One risk that can never be avoided is hacking. Anything that is connected to some sort of electronic device is susceptible to hackers. With these illustrations, you could see how connected cars are, and you could see the things that could happen to these systems if they got into the wrong hands. Another security risk is safety. Cars nowadays are fully reliant on these computer systems, yet very rarely, these computer systems can fail. With something like anti-lock brakes, for example, if an emergency arises and the computer fails, the brakes won't engage, which could lead to an accident. The ethical and social implications mostly rely on the idea of being able to hack into cars. GPS is one of them. Since most cars have GPS in them, it is easy to locate that vehicle. With GPS, it's a double-edged sword. It could either be a good thing where the vehicle is stolen, the police could then track and locate the vehicle, and then the vehicle could then be returned, or it could be a bad thing where hackers are looking out for potential vehicles to steal. Privacy is also a big issue. Not only can the car be located, but the conversations had in the car can be listened to. Most cars have phones or voice commands now, and that could be an avenue for hackers. Especially with voice commands, a microphone would have to be on the whole time in order for the system to recognize choice words. So, while it's listening for those choice words, someone could also be listening on you. Tampering with the computer system is also a big ethical problem. Take a look at what happened at Volkswagen. They had tampered with the system in their vehicles in order for that vehicle to pass emissions inspection tests. However, these vehicles were not compliant, so they had to be recalled, and it cost Volkswagen a lot of money. $4.3 billion to be exact. With IT use in the future, it will soon be widespread. The technologies that exist in cars today will soon be in every car. Everyone will have access to this technology, not just the lucky few. Autonomy is soon to be a big deal, especially fully autonomous cars. Though there are semi-autonomous cars, full autonomy is in the works, and it should be coming very soon. To conclude, we saw how big information technology is in the automotive industry. It helped with communication, whether it be between the customer and the dealer or the dealer to the manufacturer. It also showed how much more efficient the business will flow and how much time, money, and resources it helps to save. Taking a look at these points, we can see how the automotive industry has changed. The fact that the automotive industry uses IT shows just how important information technology is.